In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a Microsoft Office file to Google Drive to be able to edit it or share it with your team. That could be a Word file or an Excel spreadsheet, any type of document that you may have created with Microsoft Office. So I have one example right here that I have saved on my computer. I'm going to double click it, and you'll notice when I do that it opens up in my Chrome browser, and it allows me at this point, you'll see my cursor here, it allows me to be able to edit that document. Now, if you'll notice up here at the top, I don't have a ton of editing tools. So I'm not going to be able to create a lot of tables or add a lot of images or do a ton of editing to this, but I can very quickly change any of the words, and it is going to auto save for me just like any other Google document would. And then I can easily download, and when I download, it's going to download that as a docx file. So if you needed to send it to somebody that needed a Microsoft Office version, then you'll be able to send that download directly to them that way. Now, the other option we have is to come over here to File and save this document as Google Docs. So if I select that, I'm going to get all of the features to be able to edit this document. I'm also going to be able to get the option to share. So if I wanted to use this document to collaborate with someone else and allow another person to be able to edit things on this document, I would have to turn it into a Google Doc. And you'll notice here, notice the difference in the two. One has a W at the top and one has a Google Doc image. So that's how you'll know which one you're on, because in your drive, it's still going to have both files. So I have my Word file here, and I have my Google Doc file here. And you can notice up here in the tabs as well that you can tell the difference. So you'll see either a W, and that's going to be your Office files, or in Excel, if you're adding an Excel spreadsheet, you'll see an X. So that's how you'll know which ones are the ones that are Office files versus Google Drive files. So once I'm in here, now I have all of the editing tools that I would normally have and be able to change this document and share with my team, and they would be able to edit as well. So at this point, once I've made any changes that I need to make to this document, perhaps I want to send it to somebody that does not use Google and uses Microsoft Office. Well, it is super easy to do that. You have two options here. If I click on File and Download, notice right here I have an option to download this as a Microsoft Word file. So that's going to download that to my computer, and I can easily attach it to an email or send it to them however I may need to. I also want to note that you do have an option here as well for PDF, because a lot of people need PDF versions of documents as well. The other option also under File is Email. So you have an option here to email this file, and you'll notice if I click on that, I could type in the email address, I can change the subject, I can change the message, and then down here at the bottom, I have an option to select the format that this document is in. So here's PDF by default, but you also have an option here as Microsoft Word. When you send an email from here, it's going to go directly to that person. They will not see any mention of Google in the email. It will just attach a Microsoft Word file very similar to their email, just like any other attachment.